What's up, guys?
Hey,
Blitz here with Fogged.
hey.
You guys probably don't care. You just want to watch some Dota. There's no play-by-play between us, so if it's weird and awkward, sorry. This is life.
Hey.
You just want to watch the Dota game. This guy's being really creepy because he doesn't. He buys BKBs on Nature's Profits against 4 BKB piercing heroes.
Alright. They don't care about us, man. They don't want to hear that. They care about real players.
Yeah, Team Empire versus Power Rangers. It's lit.
It's lit.
So Team Empire, walking into the draft already, they were dominant in game number one. That
Yes.
was not a close game. It looked okay for 5 minutes. Then it got really out of hand really fast.
Yeah, it looks like we have the same bans coming out from both sides.
Are you really gonna give a bounty hunter twice in a? All right, Power Rangers is like that is not an issue with us. We can beat it.
They didn't even take it last game. They had first pick, and they took Furion.
Oh boy. Your bounty hunter is a great hero. It does a lot of things for you.
Yeah. Empire's not going to pass that up. They just won with it. Why would they not
Yeah.
take bounty again?
Don't
5 seconds.
don't fix it if it ain't broke.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Man, I
Yes, sir.
always mess up all these idioms,
Reserve
but
time.
No, that was right. You just said it backwards.
backwards, yeah.
You're
There's
good.
always something a little bit off. All right, so
Alright.
Power Rangers. Now that you see the bounty hunter, what do you even think here?
Alright, let's do the same opener. Furion Oracle.
No way.
No way.
There's just no way. All right, so and we have some time here to think about it as Power Rangers is also stumped.
What's
Maybe-
even left that's tier 1, I guess, that you could say for this team?
Nature's Prophet is still really good. That's not a hero that I would necessarily shy away from.
Yeah.
I would definitely shy away from what was that hero?
Oracle.
Yeah, the Oracle was not the play.
They've lost with it, I think. No, that was earlier. That was today too. I think I've seen like them play Oracle before and lose with it too.
The big issue with the Oracle there was that he just kept getting blown up every few seconds.
I think they might actually opt for something different from the Furion since they've lost their last 3 games with it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're starting to feel like it's not really their bread and their butter.
Well, if you're gonna play MP, you've got to be super active with that hero. And from what I've seen so far, they're just not very active. Like they play this very formulaic style where it just doesn't feel as though they ever get this hero going.
Yeah. They're just gonna go back to their basics now at this point. First to pick the Arise Magnus so it doesn't get stolen from you. Spirit Breaker right away. They really want to deal with that bounty hunter.
Okay.
Not sure if first 2 taking the Spirit Breaker and the mag. That looks a little bit weird to me. I guess it's a comfort thing, but
Let's see. Empire, what do you think?
10
Definitely
seconds
not
to
that
go.
setup. The PA only. Well, the PA was fantastic, but okay. So it's gonna be the Scandal
Radiant's
Puck,
banned.
which has been kind of like their bread and butter for him. When we saw it, ESL Manila, that was
yeah,
the go-to.
that was pretty much the go-to for him. Yeah. We did see what Ramsey's playing. It's mostly Spectre, right?
Yeah, he played Spectre a lot of games. in a
And
row.
Puck Spectre is one of those combos that we've been seeing a lot. It's got a really really high win rate when they're both together on the same team. But we'll probably see it banned out.
I hope so, because J4 so far is the bans have been a little bit off for me.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, banning the Darkseer, I can understand that though.
Five
Not wanting to
seconds.
deal with the same exact type of situation in their safe lane.
Reserve time.
So now it's Empire has. Wait, who has the pick out of this? I get so confused since it just changed.
It did.
It was Empire's first. Empire was first pick, so now PR has first pick out of this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm right.
Last pick definitely goes to PR, I believe. Alright, so Jug's gonna get banned out.
Radiant's banned.
They
Please
probably
ban the
wanna-
spec.
They probably want to grab their second support. I think Power Rangers probably wants like Lion in this game.
Yeah. Oh, did Kaipi just 2-0 No Diggity?
I think so. Yeah, I think IPA was actually winning that game. Spoiler alert.
Hmm.
Dyer's
It was
banned.
looking like it was pretty close to closing out.
So Lifestealer is going to be the ban instead. Power Rangers does have the first pick here.
Radiant's
They're
pick.
going to take the Night Stalker. Empire maybe
Dyer's
thinking about the
pick.
Spectre. As we talked about, this was one of their favorite combos.
Night Stalker, huh? So they're gonna have An
And
off-lane Night Stalker
SB?
and a Spirit Breaker support, so that's probably the duo. Strong vision
10
game if they get
seconds
to
to
that
go.
point with the Night Stalker and Spirit Breaker.
5 seconds.
Empire probably. I mean, the
Reserve
Spectre
time.
is open if they want it. They don't have to grab it here. Probably looking at their second support first. Or
If
even
you're-
Afterlife's hero.
If you're PR, you already have 3 melee cores.
3 melee cores. Yeah.
You're gonna have to take a 4th though.
Maybe the Afterlife could be looking at an axe for himself. They're
Hmm.
pretty tanky, but come on, I want to see an axe. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen one.
Really? I saw one the other day in the China thing. Disruptor though.
Disruptor. That was a
Radiant's
pretty
dead.
contested hero in the last
Run it, you Dota.
series.
That's the name of the game when you have Disruptor. Because playing Disruptor when you're behind is the worst stuff ever, right?
It for the most
10
part is, yeah.
seconds to
I mean,
go.
that hero always feels like can be amazing though. You know, it's like the Disruptor has the
5
potential to do
seconds.
like everything in a lineup, but
I think that
sometimes it just doesn't
I
happen.
think you told me that.
Yeah.
Whenever you just look at Disruptor as a base hero, you're just like,
Dyer's
this hero
dead.
could be the hero. And then you played out and you're behind. Then you realize glimpsing people back when they run at you never really works out too well.
Yeah. And we do see a Chen coming out. So this is something that was banned a lot versus PR. Don't know how well the win rate
10
really is
seconds to
for it,
go.
but this is a bit of a weird support duo. They have the
5
Chen
seconds.
Spirit Breaker. It is quite good versus the Bounty, but Bounty also
Radiant's banned.
is quite good versus the Chen in the early stages.
I think playing Chen against Bounty Hunter is just so annoying.
Yeah.
But I think they're going for the same thing, right? They have 3 really tanky heroes and a Chen just run at you. I think the core principle behind the idea
10
for the last game
seconds
was
to go.
okay.
But it just doesn't. I don't know. They don't even really have like 3 heroes that are
5
good at
seconds.
pushing, and they're not really that good at team fight.
Yeah,
Like-
it does feel a little bit.
I feel like that was kind of
Reserve
a.
time.
I don't know. I feel like that was kind of a really forced Chen, even a forced Night Stalker.
Yeah.
I can understand why they'd pick the Night Stalker for like the puck and the bounty, but
Chen does feel a little bit offbeat. But
yeah.
they still have. I was about to say 2 picks, but they have a pick to
They
go.
still have 2 picks, 6 heroes.
They have a hero.
Maybe with 6 heroes.
You have a hero to go.
Yeah.
Dro's gonna be the
Oh, that's a
ban
good ban.
Dyer's banned.
I think so too. I think
Yeah.
you get run over in the laning phase with the Dro.
I like that ban a lot. So they need. They need what? Yeah, goddamn hero. So they need a carry. So. Anti-mage, not bad. Not great versus.
10
Not good
seconds
versus
to
Disruptor and
go.
Puck. Definitely not. They just lost with it as well. Probably not gonna go for the same
5
exact thing.
seconds.
Trying to think right now, looking at the hero list.
Reserve time.
For Empire, I would like to see them pick Spectre.
I think Spectre. Yeah,
And
I
for
think so.
PR, I would like to see Luna.
Yeah.
That is a Spectre. And
Radiant's
for
dead.
PR, Luna sounds awful, but
Yeah, Luna does not sound good.
maybe Sven, and you can run at people.
Sven is a decent response, but that draft looks so awkward. I think it
And
looks awkward with
yeah, I
anything
think
that
the
they
last
take
2
though.
picks did not
10
synergize
seconds
too
to
well to begin
go.
with, but I don't know. I'm down to see like a Clinks.
I
maybe.
don't know.
Maybe a Clinks, maybe a Luna.
Hmm.
Reserve
Even down for a
time.
Slark at this point.
What else does PR play? Let's take a look at what what carry heroes they tend to play. So yeah, the anti-mage, the Slark.
We also have
Slark's not good here.
Yeah, we also have the spec coming like a mile away though. Oh, it is the
This is
Sven.
Wow.
Woo! Wow. Why'd you doubt me, Yannis? Call the spec. Call the Sven.
No, I think that the Sven was probably their last option that they had. It still
it
looks
is
super
very
awkward.
weird looking.
Their
He's gonna give
lineup
a lot of
just-
armor to the.
Yeah. I'm really heavily favoring Empire's lineup. Not only do they have the bounty, which is going to be quite a nuisance in the laning phase, they also have this incredibly obnoxious and chaotic team fight. You know, the Spectre ults, the Furin ult comes around, the bounty has tracks flying around, so the Furin ult should be able to bounce.
I have an argument against that.
What?
Arise Magnus.
Arise Magnus. That is quite an argument.
I have an argument.
However, this is quite a hard matchup. Puck versus Mag, especially with the bounty hunter kind of lingering.
10 seconds to go.
It is very unpleasant to play against, especially when the spec eventually decides to rotate
5
over.
seconds.
Yeah, like level 6. You know, we'll see that same thing happen that we always do. the like 5.5, 6 minute mark hits. Puck makes a movement with,
Yeah.
and then Spectre haunts in, and they get a kill basically free.
J4 just has to get more accomplished this game than he did in the last one.
Yeah.
The last game was not able to do too much. In this game, he must do a lot.
This is very much so on the supports in this game for PR. They need to get a lot done with the Chen and the Spirit Breaker in the laning phase in order to come out not at a disadvantage from the start.
All right, carry on.
All right, so PR are going to exit their base. This Cheshire Cat immediately TPs out. They have to have some sort of sick mid game is what they have. Oh, this Bounty Hunter TP too late though.
Yeah, he actually waited very long. I think he was deciding if he wanted boots or not, and then he opted for boots, and they made the Disruptor a full 5. He places the same ward again. Every game.
Every game. Do you? I know a lot of teams don't actually. Just watching a lot of them, but do you feel as a support it's a good idea to just consistently change up your warding patterns,
Yeah,
or do you feel like it's not worth it?
I feel like changing up your warding patterns usually is very good. Because sometimes teams, like, while the draft is loading, they just went back and looked at the first
Yeah.
few minutes of the game.
Oh, you saw right
So
there
right there.
immediately. Yeah.
Immediately. I mean, they did catch him in the river with that ward afterwards, but
30 seconds to
Still.
showtime.
still, yeah, right away. Gets 25 XP, 100 gold going the way of the Night Stalker. Always a nice little boost for you.
They lowered the XP. Used to be almost half a level.
Yeah.
That was pretty silly though. If you got a ward kill and the bounty rune, you were
You're
level 2.
yeah.
That was unbelievable.
I like the 100 gold instead, because then it's like you get more money for dewarding than it is for actually placing wards.
Yeah.
That kind of coolness. I like that.
It does reward people to play for counterplays.
And they're off.
Okay, and we're off.
Miposhka placing that high ground ward, so they are going to be keeping eyes of the Chen in the jungle as long as he starts there.
That is also the most common Chen ward, I feel, to place on Radiant side.
Yeah.
I almost always see, who is it? Navi's player.
Tsuneko?
Seneko. Whenever he plays Bounty Hunter, this is the first ward of the game that he places.
Yeah.
Doesn't really bother blocking out the camp so much as he just wants to see where things are at.
And Arise should have a pretty decent time at the start until Arise until he gets his bottle. And then it's just gonna be the same thing, he's just gonna spam, but
That'll the
Scandal
range
should
creep.
free farm. Yep. Battle range creep. Alright, Arise gets the range creep, Scandal does too.
That is
Evenly.
actually a really big thing nowadays.
Scandal always does this too. He always goes for phase shift level 1 on Puck rather than Orb.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's just a preference.
I think you can double wave though if you go for the warp.
Yeah,
Really
that's what I would
aggressive.
think too, especially versus a melee hero. Usually that's what you want, like in the old days when the Puck versus TA matchup would happen all the time.
You're
That's
just gonna
kind of how
orb.
the Pucks would like have a chance. You double up the wave and then that's
Oh
your
no! He's gonna get the range creep too.
The
I
Chen
thought
got the
Scandal-
last hit.
Yeah, I thought Scandal had the angle for it. It is really important to deny that if you're gonna get any sort of level advantage. Chen already running back to base.
Picking up the bottle for his mag.
That was a good idea. He is gonna get slowed down, and I think it's a little bit more important that he gets more. Oh, Purge just waved at me, so we were on the camera.
Nice.
Yeah, really glad that it swapped out there.
Let's see. What's Afterlife doing? Just having a great time in the off lane. Definitely gonna have a better time than Night Stalker. However, I do think Cheshire Cat should be able to play a bit aggressively in this lane. At least be in the face of the Spectre a bit and get some CS. I feel like he should have more than one since it's always Disruptor Spectre up there.
Ramsey's getting good amount of farm up here though. Has not been contested almost entirely, as the Night Stalker isn't really trying to make his mark. But the Bounty Hunter just continues to farm out.
They've got him charged up. They have a Dust on Spirit Breaker. He's got Bash at the ready. He's gonna wait till he walks out of that Sentry Ward, but he's got boots. He's just fine. Safe.
And it's a Bounty Hunter. He's just gonna irritate you more than anything.
So like you were saying, the one thing that that PR has is Arise Mag, right?
Yeah.
That's it?
And their lineup isn't terrible, just awkward.
It's
looking.
awkward, yeah.
Yeah, it just there's something about it that I look at it and it's weird.
It's very it's very single target focused, but it's not because of the mag. And then there's
Yeah.
no spellcasters. Top lane, Cheshire Cat, yeah, drops very low. Almost ticked down from the glimpse and the illusions. Do we do see
Oh,
the
they're
Fury and
gonna go for
TP?
the TP.
He's gonna get it. 50 HP.
The one
Right
hitter.
click. Nope.
7. Afterlife. No, he hit the hit.
He canceled it. He
Oh,
got
he's
it.
got it.
That's worth. Buy your blades. Buy your TP. No gold lost. Hashtag worth it.
Easy. Godam does get the last hit though because he was the last person to hit the Nature's Prophet.
How the hell is that? Is
Yeah, he was the last person to touch him.
that's
so-
interesting.
Oh, they're gonna go on
Miposhka
Miposhka bottom. That is a level 1 stun, but
should be able to get
the
him.
bash luck?
No.
Miposhka
And he's
got.
out.
You thought you had him. Jokes.
Sprout. One extra right click. Not enough.
No, he would need 2 minimum.
Yeah.
3 most likely.
I thought maybe with the phase boots he'd go for it, but
Still, overall win for Empire there, as they force out the lane bottom, give some much needed experience to the Nature's Prophet, and on top of that, they waste the dust. That is utility gone.
Afterlife's probably gonna pick up what Blightstone here. Nope, he picks up for the Windlace instead.
Alright, so Spiritbreaker gonna charge once again for this bottom lane. And you have to get kills in this lane, I feel, just because there's no kill potential. It's a Sven Spiritbreaker, there's no harassing to be done.
Yeah.
This is why we felt like it was gonna be a little bit awkward.
Top lane again. Cheshire Cat getting engaged on. Glimpse back. Afterlife ports in as well. And that's going to be an easy kill. They did, however, lose their catapult already, so it's not a timing push with Afterlife, but
Yeah.
that's
I
still
think
just fine. He avoids the gank too at the same time from the Spirit Breaker from that with that TP.
Their lineup in general just relies less on timings.
Yeah.
When you have a lineup like this against what PR have, it's a lot more open-ended, I feel. That you can just kind of play the game out. And let it come to you.
I guess the one nice thing that PR has going for them is that the Disruptor's been playing pretty much dual lane consistently, not pulling almost at all in that lane, so he's sapping a lot of the Spectre's XP. So Spectre's only level 4, so he's not going to be 6 as soon as Spectre, or as soon as Puck hits it. So there's going to be a slight little delay between the double ulti combination.
Things are working out pretty well right now for Empire.
Yeah.
We thought before the game started that the draft was going to slightly favor them, but when it comes to play so far, that has been the case. We have not really felt the presence of the Chen, but that can be a little bit forgiven just because Miposhka has been quite annoying to him. But this mid lane Arise is doing just fine in CS, which Arise mag.
Yeah, starting with the Stout Shield. Bounty not really able to harass him at all because you're at risk of getting skewered all the time.
Yeah. And right now, Scandal.
Cheshire Cat getting pressured a bit. Don't know if Scandal's going to really go for that. They do have a haste on their mag.
Yeah, he already pops it. Looking for an opportunity. Might even fake out some spells to go for the RP, but Scandal not really falling for it.
The mind games. Miposhka gets charged, and he's gonna die here for sure.
Yeah, you are good, Miposhka, but
Can't avoid that.
can't dodge. Can't dodge dust. As the pocket sand gets released in his eyes. King R gonna pull this top wave out. Just try to get some levels for Ramses right now, more than anything. Has to get his level 6. Empire is really dependent on levels, is the one thing.
See if Scandal makes a rotation just yet. No, he's just gonna wait for Spectre to hit the 6. Very close now.
Yeah, the Sven, surprisingly, is at a very good mark right now. Already has the Helm of Dom. He's already begun the stack too. And they have to be careful about that. You can't just let the stack go uncontested.
Yeah, what is that? A 1, 2, 3 or 4 stack already?
Yeah. Even if you block it at this point, almost worth it for him to still do.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Cheshire Cat getting engaged on top. They will have Glimpse. Will he get in range for it? He should be able to. Nope, no boots.
Yeah, not going to connect with that one, but
Now he's going to go pick up his boots, and he should be able to that next time. That won't happen. The one bad thing about having the 1-1-1 build on the Disruptor.
Arise already almost has his Blink Dagger. Very good timing for him. A Scandal is not even near.
Yeah, buying all those little items really starts to add up when you're playing
You grab a wand, you TP.
your wand, your null, your TP.
On top of that, he just doesn't have the benefit of being a part of some kill.
Yeah.
Oh, Sven ulti popped.
Time to clear the stack, give him level 1 in power. On top of the cleave. Clear it even easier.
They are all splitting XP though, as Arise is on top of everybody. Scandal's gonna make his
Scandal's
move
there.
onto him. As Arise looks like he's gonna go down as no skewer mana available for him. RP is wasted as well. Ramses jumps forward, but the majority of the stack has been cleared. Looks like Empire.
All the big creeps are still there though.
Yeah, they want to contest this. And they're doing a decent job of this. As the dust goes off, they're gonna pop a Poshka with relative ease, and they're gonna defend this stack, which I think is the right move. But at the same time, Afterlife takes that bottom tower during all of this chaos.
And they late glyphed, so now one of their tier 1s in the next 6 minutes or so should take a beating and not have glyph up.
Yeah.
Afterlife getting charged up. No ulti on Spirit Breaker, he's actually only level 3. Gets back
he's
to
gonna
back
get
bashes.
another bash. One more bash. That'll do it. Okay, doesn't get it. Unlucky.
Afterlife has drum finished up. Ramsey's playing aggressive on top lane. Cheshire Cat
No nighttime available.
gonna die
for him.
well. Again.
Oh, he does have it, but he is 100% dead.
0-3. Another, or gives Ramsey his first set of earn charges.
Yeah, that is pretty big for Spectre. It usually just means guaranteed kills.
Top lane now. Goddamn, getting the pressure on him. Do they have enough to take him down? It looks like he should just survive.
He does have another orb, and he's got to miss. No.
Oh, and he got him.
Gonna even coil for that one as Scandal with the sick plays is gonna be able to get out to J4, making his way across. But
He
Scandal
turned
is
around,
just
huh?
fine.
Yeah. On the Sven.
I think he got hit by the coil, so then the mini animation
Okay.
or Rise.
Oh,
they're
nice
actually
centaur
gonna pop
stomp.
that, and they are gonna go on him, but he's gonna dodge, make his way out, no problem. As J4 has no mana whatsoever. Maposhka's still down here, only level 4.
And the big scary thing is that they got all that done with the bounty, the Furion, and the puck, while Spectre solo pushed top tower. And like I was saying, the glyph was already down, so he was able to get that tower for himself, nice and easy. As well as
sick amount
finish
of
up.
arm.
Yeah, and he finishes up his bracer, stick, and he actually buys a poor man's shield as well. So a little bit of a change up.
Surprising, because most of the time people drop the stout shield for the TP at some point
Yeah.
too. It is good against PR's lineup though. They're all melee lineup.
Maybe he just doesn't even need a TP, I don't think. Maybe not.
Probably doesn't. At 1100 HP with that damage block and 6 armor, it's going to be quite tough to deal with him. The game kind of becomes a little bit more passive. Afterlife does have a lot of farm already, leading the game, and this is with the Sven clearing that stack.
Yeah.
Keep in
Like
mind.
you were saying though, I'm not really feeling the impact of the Chen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's meant to do here in a game like this though. But
Yeah.
if you're gonna go for Chen, you have to do something with it. You're not even level 6 with Chen. They don't have the mech completed, and they just weren't able to push any towers. But
Scandal Invis breaks the smoke. They have no reveal on those heroes, and the dust gets popped late. And now they make the engagement onto a Rise. Spectre ulti gets the RP double cancel. They are on Miposhka, but J4 now getting turned on. Afterlife ports in very aggressively. Might pay with his life for that.
yeah, one more hit should be able to do it. But he's just gonna get kited out as Goddamn doesn't have mana
Oh,
anymore.
that juke!
Okay, he is just outplaying everybody.
And Cheshire's stuck.
Alright, Big Nub's dead too. They're gonna glimpse back Goddamn into the Disruptor ultimate. He's gonna go down.
They're all tracked as well.
That is so many track kills. Cheshire Cat is gonna limp away from this one as Scandal is gonna get relatively low, but he's gonna clear up all of these creeps from the Chen. And this is already a Chen that was 15 XP away from being able to get that level 6 ultimate heal. Which they
Empire.
desperately needed.
Looking good though. That was some really nice aggression there. And that juke by Afterlife. Holy crap. He still had tangos and he just eats the perfect tree. Traps the Night Stalker. That was beautiful.
That guy's a star.
Yeah, that
For
was
sure.
unbelievable.
They're gonna make the charge at bottom. This feels more like a desperation kind of thing, but they are gonna get it on the King R, and he's instantly gonna glimpse it back. Arise does not want to commit anything to this. Has the RP available, but does not want to chance it in case maybe the puck is waiting. There's a lot of different things that could go wrong, and that is a tilt move. If he goes for it, so luckily kind of reins himself in. At the same time, the Spectre is well on his way to some net worth.
I thought that was a pretty funny little thing though. Ramses just runs all the way from bottom, all the way
Yeah,
across
that's
the map
why
to
people
top.
normally get a TP instead of that. Yeah, there's no way that that's efficient.
No, I don't think the poor man's shield's that efficient. He probably just wasn't thinking.
Yeah,
like,
you get it for the laning phase, and
entirely.
then for the most part, you just play aggressive with this hero anyways.
Yeah.
It is going to be the armlet build for the Sven, but Empire have been on top of this game so far. A lot of track kills come with just a 10-3 score. XP, 3K, net worth, more than that.
Oh, and they're already in position for goddamn. They already have 3 people all around him, but it does look like he should be safe. With that aggression coming out onto King R. Nice disruptor ult.
Does he really want to commit this? He's going to go for the RP, but he only gets King R. Charge is going to hit onto Ramses. He is getting quite low, but here comes the puck. He's going to get a 4-man Dream Coil. Ramses is not going to go down for this. Do they have enough damage? They are going to be able to nab that Chen and J4. Goddamn is just going to get kited around here. Cheshire Cat trying to do whatever he can, but Ramses is just outplaying him around this tree line. He's going to go down shortly. You cannot fight the Spectre.
Wow.
With the Desolate. That is 4 heroes down. The mag limps away, but such a good trade for them as they are pinging like crazy. They want to make the TP. Arise does have the blink. He forces it out. They're still going to go for this as he is making his way for that TP. Afterlife just going to miss.
How low did he get on the Spectre?
He was at like 40 HP or something absurd.
So what you're telling me is that the 4-man shield probably saved his life.
4-man shield was the play. They were so close, and it really did look like Arise had the angle for the RP to catch both of them. That was the difference. If they had hit that RP on Ramses, that would have been enough damage to kill him. They had the lockdown. Instead, they group around because you have 4 melee heroes against a puck. 4-man everything.
Yeah, 4-man Orb, Silence, Dream Coil, Afterlife, ults, TP's in.
They don't even have that much damage on their team early game. And PR does have a really tanky lineup. That just goes to show how many spells they landed on top of them.
Yeah, they're also just like, they kind of like split the fight, so it just lasts for so long that all their spells they use like multiple orbs. The Furion gets like lots of right clicks. The Bounty Hunter gets like two shuriken tosses off on like 5 heroes. All just starts that up.
PR does not have that luxury.
No.
They don't really have a lot of spells that are just going to re-engage with.
No, and they have a Chen who really can't be a Chen in this game. He's just the kind of unable to do anything. He's not really even close to the mech at this point.
The Sven is just getting kited every single fight.
Yeah.
Although he is keeping up somewhat in net worth, this is the worst possible scenario to be within a Sven where you're behind in net worth.
Yeah. Just like an Alchemist. If you're even, you're behind.
Yeah. I've seen some games at, I think it was the Manila Major, or no, the Shanghai Major, where I think it was a Fnatic game. Mushi had 10k net worth more than everybody else, but it didn't even matter because that's Sven. Sometimes you just get kited.
Yeah.
All your net worth means nothing. This bottom lane is going to get pushed out by Afterlife, who has had such a great game for Empire.
7 seconds for the Haunt. Scandal's going to go probably as soon as it's up. They're bringing the Disruptor into position. Bounty's coming into position.
I think this is do or die scenario for PR. They absolutely need this fight to work out. As Charge is going to go on to King R. They need to burst this hero down before he gets his ultimate off. Doesn't even look like they're very close. As Shuriken bouncing everywhere. God Strength is popped, but there's the Disruptor ultimate on the 2. Arise can't even get the RP off. That's going to be 4 down. J4 going to get glimpsed into 5 heroes. That is another track kill. Going to go the way of Empire. 5 heroes down for PR. They committed so much for that Disruptor. They weren't even able to kill him. Looking at the fight recap, that is just 1 track, so things aren't terrible, but 3,000 gold. They lose 800 net.
Things are pretty terrible.
That is not okay.
Full mech.
That is 14,000.
Yeah.
It's like a K a minute.
1 more kill on Empire for the Dream. The Green Dream.
Oh, man. I was looking for the real fan service.
The real fan.
But they're going to just grab this tower. Empire, they are in such a dominant position. Spectre is not a hero that is accustomed to being this far ahead.
Yeah, and it really comes down to the vision in that last fight. It's like, especially because of how far ahead Empire is too. It's like Arise is just in a position where he has to land the perfect RP, but he can't because he has to do it ahead of when the Spectre ults. As soon as the Spectre Haunt comes out, it's like, this fight's basically lost.
Then when he did get into the middle of everybody, the Disruptor immediately drops his ultimate.
Yep.
And that is a lost fight. But I think the biggest thing is it looked like PR just got desperate there. And
yeah,
to be honest, they were in a desperate situation. They're not coming back in this game by playing passively or just farming out. They're going to get picked off.
That's true. That is very true. They like have to do something like that, but I mean, we see what happens when you're playing versus Puck Spectre too. When you're, especially if you're behind at this point in the game, it's insanely hard for you to really do anything on the map.
Yeah.
Really to get anything done, get any objectives. Every time you basically push your lanes out into a position to even go for an objective, all the ultimates on the side of Empire are up again.
Mech already completed on the Bounty Hunter, who didn't get too much completed in the early game, but Bounty Hunter, and that is a full Mjolnir completed on this Nature's Prophet. Normally you don't see this item picked up this early on, but I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah, it is really just a why not scenario. Ramses almost has that Manta style.
Efficiency by Afterlife.
Yeah.
Putting only one Treant in at a time while his Spectre's in there so it doesn't do the clap from Roshan.
They are looking real hot right now as PR. They might even know this is happening, but what are they going to do? You can't take a fight without vision again with your Magnus, and Ramses is going to drop that poor man's shield eventually. Pick up this Aegis, gets the last hit onto Afterlife, which just continues to get more rich. Just 100 short gold away from his own Manta style. And now Bignum is just trying to get whatever he can accomplish. Tournament life on the line here. They really need this win against Empire, as they were tied before this game, but after the win from Empire, they need to at least split. Scandal's going to get charged up, but this might be the
already.
hardest hero to kill in the game right now. He's got a Yule Scepter too. Okay, he's going to spot out a Rise. He's going to go for the full orb.
He's already level 13 too, so he's got level 3 phase shift.
Yeah, they are getting out of here. They do not want to take this fight. Instead, they're going to charge across the map, reset. Not sure if Empire's going to allow them to, though. I think this is Empire's move. Going to smoke up here.
Yep, they're gonna make their way toward the Sven.
Yeah, Sven is a very big kill for them.
Oh, and he is gonna die too. He is stepping up so far. No TP.
Gonna pop the God Strength, try to make a move, but Ramses has that lightning armor on him. G4 taking so much of this damage. Chen Heal's gonna come out, but goddamn, trying to go for the armlet toggles, immediately dies. That is two heroes that hit the deck. The Disruptor ultimate and Ramses haunt. Enough for them to get that kill. Now they go for this bottom lane push. The only hope really that PR have that is reasonable to ask for is some kind of 5-man RP that coincides with the Sven stun into the charge.
And then they're still in Aegis.
Yeah, they're still in Aegis as Ramses is healed up to full.
Pulled up the heal.
I am not in a good state right now. It's Arise. He is just throwing out the taunts, ultis. Probably not satisfied with how this game has gone. As
Yeah.
power's going to be for free.
And Afterlife just sicking the pumpkins on him to cancel his blink.
He's in
One
full
by one.
track. He can't really do anything. He is.
Yeah, it's just a free Rex.
I think the only reason PR in most games, I think this would be a reasonable point, but they understand what this game means.
Yeah, it's the. This is it. Pretty much.
Arise is just skewering around the map now.
I think he was trying to get like the bounty.
Yeah.
If you saw that like Reddit post of who was it, attacker playing Mag, he like skewered blindly on a bounty hunter.
Play for the karma at this point.
Yep.
Alright, so Empire, they are very farmed. Nail completed on the puck. Looking very strong right now. They still have the Aegis available onto Ramses. They're probably just going to wait for his ultimate to come up, but even before that point, they can decide to siege out this tier 2 tower. Invis on this Disruptor. Looks like they're trying to pick up any kills that they can. They're pinging wildly at bottom. They know that J4 is alone here. As TP's going to come out.
Yeah, and they got him.
Puck's not going to be able to get there, but
The jaunt doesn't go off, but yeah, either way, they're able
they
to
have way too much damage.
use the glimpse, track as well, more track money, 5-man track, 700 gold change.
Oh, he didn't get the track off.
Oh, he did get the track off.
Wait.
It
Does
showed
she?
it on cooldown, didn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I'm sure it can. Or would it show us Trackman?
I don't know.
Maybe Dota's. No, Dota's not bugging.
Radiant's
They're just going insane. It's really hot in here.
It's really hot
Rise
in
is
here.
just
I'll blame
picking
you.
out the ultimates. They are not going to defend for this tier 2. Blitz is coming out on the Bounty Hunter. Gonna be a free push after this, with Ramses still having the Aegis, still held onto it all this time.
Should be ticking out really soon though, probably like 10 seconds, 15
Yeah.
seconds till it's
Full
gone.
BKB on this Nature's Prophet.
Alright.
TP back in. If you notice in this game, it's
Yeah,
very
I don't want to
good
hear it. I
games.
already know you're saying it.
You gotta make a move PR. Can't be down 2 racks. And now the urn is gonna come out on a Rise.
So he can't blink for 8 more seconds. Earned again. Ramses gets stunned up. Aegis should be ticking out any second now.
Arise just keeps getting stuff flung
Oops.
at him.
Ramses.
That is another dagger onto Arise. Blink is now up, but
There we go. He gets the skewer. Not bad.
we're comes the follow-up, and he is just going to Manta and walk away. They're going to get away with this Rax.
King R gets stunned though. Gets his ulti off. Goddamn, gonna die. Tracked up, caught in the disruptor ulti. Pops his BKB, does a lot of damage to Ramses.
Yeah, they do get
Shen
the kill
heal goes
on
off.
Spectre. They're going to make their charge aggressively, as that is still an Aegis Spectre who probably does not care about losing it too much. They're going to try to make the full retreat as Afterlife. Playing in the tree line. Ultimate's going to come onto Ramses, who still has not died.
There we go.
Finally going to go down, but that is going to cost J4 his life.
Looking to re-engage now with Scandal. They've got the Night Stalker isolated. There's no stun for him though. RP comes out on 2. There's no follow-up damage really though. This man gets a stun, but there's no God Strength up.
Yeah, he is going to immediately go down, and Big Num already on his way out. Rise TP'd out as soon as he had the opportunity. They're going to re-engage with this Rax. Probably going to go play for Megas now that they know that the RP is down for 91 seconds. Arise doesn't even have that skewer to work with, as Ramses goes to work on this top tower. Mech is popped. Afterlife is going to summon the next set of Treants. Empire more or less sewn up this game. Is Nature's Prophet ultimate going to go off, and GG well played is called by Big Num.
Yeah.
As they walk away with this game.
Empire just looked very good and coordinated, but PR also seemed just to be a little like disheveled. Didn't really have their coordination down in these games, it seemed.
Yeah, it just felt like they were a little bit on tilt maybe.
Yeah.
It felt like they felt desperate for a few of these plays and just felt like they had to make something happen, and eventually the timing window sort of just passed them by. But
Yep.
anyways, this is Fogged. I'm Blitz. That was the cast. Empire take it 2 over PR.
Yep.
I have no idea what any of the math means, but I assume that means they advance or they're close to it.
Yeah, I think so.
Or actually, Kaipi has also won their last 2, so maybe we're in a weird situation. I don't know. You can figure out the math. Bye, friends.
Bye bye.
Oh, and our obs was Griff.